What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and this has been a requested video from a number of people, and today I am here to talk about it. This is my top 10 favorite Funko Pop figures that I own, and man, I get the question all the time, how many Funko Pop figures do you have? And I don't know how I rate against other people. Probably in the superfan range, I'm on the low end of the spectrum, but I have a decent amount. I mean, I'm in my office right now where I don't really keep them, and just in front of you, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then over on shelves, I can see Tom Brady, CM Punk, Hordak, Spikor, Booker DeWitt, Scarlet Witch, Songbird, Ghost from Call of Duty, 3 different Assassin's Creed. So I mean, I've got a bunch of them down here. So my guess, I started counting at one point. I think I stopped counting around 150, and I've probably added a good 20 or more since then. So I mean, there's a good chance I'm close to 200. It was actually not that hard for me to put together my top 10 list. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I do have 2 honorable mentions that I want to mention, and they're really more sentimental than anything. Number 1 honorable mention is this guy right here. It's a football pop. It is Blake Bortles. He is the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's fallen a few times because I keep him on my desk. This is my fantasy football trophy to myself. I do a fantasy football league that I've done probably for about 10 years now with a bunch of people that I used to post on the Machine Head message board with, the band Machine Head. So there's like 10 of us. It's pretty intense. We take it pretty seriously, at least the football league. And I think this is my second or third time winning it, so not bad, I think. I think it was only my second time, but Blake Bortles, I drafted Peyton Manning this year, and he was awful. I picked up Blake Bortles off waivers, and Blake Bortles literally led me to the championship. And the Jaguars are probably my second favorite NFL football team anyway, since I lived there for 2 years, and my dad's lived there in Jacksonville, and my brother lives there. My dad's lived there for like 20 years, so Blake Bortles, number 5, Jacksonville Jaguars. This is my honorable mention. So if you ever see him on my desk, that is why. Another honorable mention is one that I got for Christmas this year, and it is actually because of you guys. So I did not have Black Widow, and Becky's mom actually got me Black Widow for Christmas. And the reason is because she watched Becky's video for top 10 favorite characters in LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and we were talking about giving her a nickname, and overwhelmingly you guys said Beck Widow, and her mom saw this, and and this was my Christmas gift from her, which is amazing. So this one has a lot of sentimental value because, number 1, it's supposed to represent Becky, and number 2, it's a present from her mom, and number 3, it was inspired by y'all. So there we go. Let's get into my actual top 10 list, and number 10 on my list is a really cool one. Every single one of these, every single one of these is an exclusive of some kind. So number 10 on my list is Thanos. I love this pop in general. I have the regular version, but this is the Entertainment Earth exclusive glow-in-the-dark Thanos. Guardians of the Galaxy number 78. So it's a big fig, it's 6 inches instead of their normal like 4, and it's part of the whole Guardians of the Galaxy set, which I have all of. This is actually the second wave of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I keep this one in the box, and I just love it. I mean, it's a really cool one. It doesn't glow too well because I keep it in the box and it's not in an area where there is a lot of light. So, but still, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's no way that's not going on my list. So number 10 is Thanos. from Guardians of the Galaxy. So next up, I should be able to keep the camera stationary, and it shouldn't shake too much from here. So next up is one that I just got actually recently, and it is Rey from Star Wars The Force Awakens. This is a GameStop exclusive. It's brand new, and this has her in her flight helmet with her little doll. And I love Rey. Like, Rey's awesome. A lot of times when there's some pictures of Rey, posters and stuff of Rey in the movies, where I think she looks exactly like Becky, and Becky looks a lot like her. Like, if Becky did a Rey cosplay, which I might convince her to do someday, she'd be a dead ringer. It's like amazing. So I don't know, man. There's just something about this one that I just adore. It's the fact that Rey is so vulnerable on that planet, so innocent, so naive, and I think this one really captures all that, and it's just such an amazing, at least it's a simple thing, and I don't know, I really, really like it. So that very easily made my top 10 list at number 10. At number 9, we have another one that's an exclusive, even though it doesn't have an exclusive sticker. Angry Groot. I love it. He is angry. So, this is a part of the Guardian set. It's basically like a different head for Groot. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it on eBay. But this was some kind of convention exclusive, even though it didn't get a sticker. I'm pretty sure it was an event exclusive, but I know it's hard to find. It's definitely one that you can't just walk into a store and find. I love the Angry Groot. It's just such a great one. So yeah, it is definitely one that I need to have on my list. So number 9 is Angry Groot. At number 8, one that we also saw recently, this is a Walgreens exclusive, even though, again, it doesn't have the sticker. Taskmaster. I really can't explain it. I love this figure. I mentioned it in the unboxing video. There's something about this figure that I love. I really like Taskmaster as a character. I mean, I don't know if he's even in my top 10 favorite Marvel characters, but I do like him as a character. I feel like he's very interesting, but this one just hits it home for me. It's just a really fun piece, and I paid the extra for it. I think I got it on Amazon for like $25, because I had to have it. I couldn't find it anywhere at any of my local Walgreens. As a matter of fact, I've never seen one of the Marvel exclusives at any of my local Walgreens. I think we have like 5 in my area. So number 8 is Taskmaster. So there you go, another exclusive. Speaking of exclusives, number 7. Hold on, did I do this right? 10, 9, 8, 7. Taskmaster was 7, sorry. So this is number 6. And it is a Collector Core exclusive Captain Phasma Chrome. So this doesn't have... This is the first, I believe... Oh, yeah, it does have it right there. Smuggler's Bounty exclusive. And I don't know if that's even a... No, it is a... It is a sticker, sorry. I had to get it close. This is the first exclusive that Funko did in their monthly boxes, I believe. Actually, no, it's the second, because the Iron Man, the Hulkbuster Iron Man was first. And honestly, that was a very, very close, like, 11th. Like, that was almost going to be on this. It actually came down to Thanos in that one, but I just like the Thanos more. It's chromed out, and this is part of the mystique of Captain Phasm, and I really wish I had the TIE Fighter pilot with the red streaks. But this came out before we even knew really anything about Captain Phasma. We really just knew that it was, Brienne of Tarth, Gwendolyn Christie, I believe is her name. So I don't know why I keep messing her name up, even though I know it. And part of the mystique was that, it was a chromed out stormtrooper. So is it a Mandalorian? What is that? And, people hyped it up. Yes, she was disappointing. She went out like a chump. She's probably not dead, but, nobody stays dead anyway. So, but this one's just aw. I love the chromed out figures, as you'll see in a couple slots. So Captain Phasma, very, very easily number 6 on my list. At number 5, this was hard. Like, my top 5, I could probably alternate the order at any in particular time. But at number 5 on my list, it's another Smuggler's Bounty exclusive. It is Boba Fett. So, just this one, he's flying. He's got the fire coming out of his jetpack. I wish I had like two or three of these, man. I wish I could have this one out and on display. It's just such a great figure, and maybe I'll buy one again at some point. But I just love this Boba Fett. Boba Fett, out of all the movie characters, is my favorite movie character. I really hope we see him in Episode 8, but not holding my breath. But I hope we at least get an exclusive, like a movie. Just this Boba Fett is fantastic, and I'm really happy I have it. Boba Fett with Jetpack. So, there you go. Boba Fett, number 5. At number 4, speaking of exclusives, Collector Core, Deadpool. Yeah, I didn't know Deadpool was making this list. Exclusive with him jumping. Now, I literally have like 15 Deadpool pops alone, if not more than that. So I could have chosen any number of them, but this one, the one where he's leaping, is awesome. I love this one. Here's some of the exclusives right here. I do have the Pirate, which is really cool. I am looking for Bath Time, Chef, Cowboy, and Rubber Chicken. Eventually I'll get those ones. But I want another one of this one too to open it. I mean, the Leaping Deadpool is just such a great pose, great figure. Love, 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 love this one. So that was my number 4. At number 3, we have Deadpool. This is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There are only 480 of these ever made. It's from 2013. This is the chromed out Deadpool number 20. I paid a decent amount on eBay for this. I love the chrome. Like I said, with Phasm, I loved the chromed out look. These are pretty early, so you can see he's got that reflective metal look, and I just, I'm shocked now that I look at it that I don't have it in one of the protective covers. So he will stay down here until I do. But yeah, it says it right there on the sticker. Limited to 480 pieces. And San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I'm one of less than 500 people in the world that owns this piece. And there are a lot of big-time Funko fans. So there you go. At number 2, and honestly, my number 1 and my number 2, I flipped these back and forth a few times. But in the end, I went with my heart over what this one actually means. My number 2 is Gold Batman. Now, this is probably my most valuable Funko Pop figure. It was a blind box GameStop exclusive, and he's just all gold. I don't know how many of these are out there, but I know I've seen them go from anywhere for $150 to $200 on eBay. And I was actually trying to get gold Claptrap, and I never got him. I'll get him eventually. But this one right here, gold Batman, I think I pulled it from the last box that I pulled, and it was just so amazing. I was like, I'm not even a big Batman fan either. That's the crazy part. But when you get such a collectible piece like this unexpectedly, it ends up meaning something. And it's just like I said, I feel like this is probably my most valuable piece. So very, very easy to put Gold Batman at number 2. Gold Batman could have been number 1, but I went with my heart because, as you guys all know, I absolutely adore the TV show Arrow. And this one right here, John Diggle as Arrow. This was a Fugitive Toys exclusive. Of course, I bought it on eBay. And man, John Diggle as Arrow. This is such a great piece. I mean, I love Arrow. I love the Arrow costume. And it's John Diggle. I mean, it was really, honestly, when I was asked to do my top 10 favorite list, I could have said right then and there my top 5, like off the top of my head, without even like having ever thought of it this way before. And you know, it's just really, really easy for me to pick these as my top 10 favorites. You know, you might notice that there's a kind of a theme to them. It's mostly Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and yeah, that's true. I do have other ones. Like, I probably could have, like, if there was something more unique about Skeletor, it probably would have been up there. Voltron, that is behind Diggle. I was not even a huge Voltron fan growing up, but I love the Voltron one. Also, you didn't see this one yet, but Space Ghost, I just got him recently. I love Space Ghost. I wasn't even like a huge Space Ghost fan growing up either. Also, I have this one up here. The Imperial Guard came close to making the list because, as I explained the other day, that was like one of my first favorite toys growing up. So, I mean, the CM Punk might have made the list because I love CM Punk. So, I mean, yeah, I have some others that wouldn't have necessarily been part of these, but I predominantly collect Star Wars, Marvel, and DC for my pop figures, and I very rarely venture out otherwise. But that is my top 10 favorite Funko Pops. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was what you were hoping for. And now I need to put them back where they belong because I'm getting anxiety having them out of order. Man, this was actually a fun video. And I hope, again, that you guys enjoyed. And we shall see you.